give the Irish now a chance to actually play with ball in hand, and they've got an advantage here. USA just shooting up. Here's Megan Burns, and that's created space for Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe, and you cannot give her that much room. Put the hammer down, and Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe opens her account at the HSBC Sevens Perth.
Hold the release, coming short but not getting it. Now they go wide, there's space. Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe fends off the initial tackle.
Far side Ireland, good quick hands to Murphy Crowe from Mulhall. Murphy Crowe finds the inside runner. It's Megan Burns, the match winner from this morning, and she gives it back to Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe. That is a fine try from Ireland. They've never beaten New Zealand on the series. They've scored first here.
Crowe, but the way she's able to keep in support is such a feature of the game.
Emily Lane and Lucy Mulhall work their magic. Look at that quick release from Lane to Mulhall. She'll look to link up with Murphy Crowe and does so. Trying to go around the outside, she does. Murphy Crowe, it was just a little stutter step in there, and it was enough for Murphy Crowe to bag a second.
To make the most of that left edge. She's so strong. Does have a background in sprinting, and it really comes to show on the international stage.
And now Burns around the corner. Now she is deceptively quick too. Megan Burns finds the flyer. Murphy Crowe on the outside with a banger of a pass. And Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe, it's a great try for Ireland.
It has been an Ireland show in this opening 4 minutes. What I loved here is that Burns rushed around on the short side to create an extra number. She was able...
Murphy Crowe. Stacey Flood back to Murphy Crowe. So quick, so slippery. So athletic coming across is Malinga, but she won't reel her in. Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe. Her 179th all-time.
As Fiji rushed up, now there might be numbers to release Murphy Crowe with all that pace she's got. Naimasi and Bessie aren't going to get near Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe. Get her the ball and she'll deliver every time.
You said they've lost 5 cup quarterfinals in a row. Of course, they won the last one in Australia, like all Irish. Don't mind being in Australia.
Burns did well. And here's Parsons again, as she's been dangerous. And speaking of danger, Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe is going to respond quite quickly for Ireland. Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe under the post. Ireland strike back.
What a brilliant response from this Irish side, who've been so dominant throughout this tournament. There was a bit of
a long weekend in this heat. It is very hot today as well. Murphy Crowe. Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe doing it on her own, as she has done so many times in that resplendent green strip of Ireland. Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe.
Here as Setafano goes in with the tackle. That's the halfway line. We're in added seconds here in the first half. They're going to kick him behind here for Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe. It might work out for her as well. She's got him behind. Portia Woodman-Wycliffe plays a bit of football. Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe gets there first. What a try.
By Stacey Flood. So aware, one-on-one. Look at my skipper. She's called for it.
She got 9 seconds.
Did she get it down? Oh, yeah.
There's a good carry from Meg Burns. Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe, Ireland looking to find a way back here, and Murphy Crowe, so often the person that finds the moments for Ireland. She's done it again, round the outside. The Irish women are in front. Her 187th try all time.
Again, it's Ireland pouring forward, running hard and fast onto this. Is Burns looking for Murphy Crowe and finding the finisher.
halftime now.
Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe. All the Australian hips pushing out towards the outside edge. Really good running lines. And here goes Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe, just putting the afterburners down, gave her a little bit of room, had the space she needed, and away goes Murphy Crowe.
Perfect way for Ireland to start there. You could hear the coach at half-time saying, attack, square, run straight, create the opportunity on that outside edge, and that's just what they did straight off the kickoff. Look, turns, runs straight, creates the opportunity. Try.
They'll be loving these conditions.
Advantage
Now
over it.
Ireland get going, and that's a good hard charge from Stacey Flood. Lovely ball inside, but Burns couldn't quite scoop it up, but you know who can. Always in the thick of the action for Ireland, Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe.
Down, power through the shoulders. Finally get some score back into this one.
One of the absolute great. Back they come, King to Murphy Crowe. Bessie was left in a twist, and Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe, well, this try is all her from go to woe, the finish. Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe.
Staunch as.
Same way.
That's her just behind is her fiance. Will they reset? No, Flood still wants to go quickly. Numbers with a player short against this fringe, and that's a lovely ball whipped across from Burns to the finisher, Murphy Crowe.
Great work by Ireland there, clocking that France had dropped that scrum half, so it was perfect opportunity to scoot. They then get the penalty.
Finds Hirano on the switch. Hirano with the offload. She got ball and player at the same time, though. It was a good tackle made by Burns. And now Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe is going to scoop that up. Doesn't need that much room. And Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe, Ireland's captain, goes in. And nowhere to hide. No easy game. And that, though, is a very nice try. That's an Ireland move that works to perfection for Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe.
Well, it's the late switch that gets it done in the end. So tough to defend.
And here is Stacey Flood. She's got Burns with her, but looking to try and release Murphy Crowe, and she does. Or player held back in play, but it's going to be play on, and it's opened up some space for Murphy Crowe. Paul is blowing up. She felt she got held back, but it was just subtle enough. And Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe pegs one back for Ireland.
Well, this may be interesting because it was clear for us to see whether the TMO comes in here. It was definitely a held back. Good work, though, from Ireland.
Into an overlap. Stacey Flood decides to kick it, and why not? When you got this woman chasing, she knows what the try line is. And that'll be one of her easier ones of the weekend. Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe gets Ireland second.
Points difference is crucial down the stretch in these tournaments. Mulhall keeping the ball alive for Parsons. Baden Parsons looking for a second score. She'll offload it, though. And it'll be Amee-Leigh Murphy Crowe who will get her second try to seal the deal for Ireland here in Pool A.